Hello everybody, my name is Mike McClellan and welcome to my 9th YouTube video. You spoke and I listened. I've had about 3 or 4 different people call and say, hey Mike, we like the content of your videos, but we'd like to see a little more action and a little less talk. They wanted me to demonstrate what I've been talking about. So that's what I'm going to do today with today's video. It's a heavy partial squat workout. Now I had a friend that was going to video it for me, but he had an emergency and couldn't make it. So I ended up propping my camera on my elliptical machine. So you're only going to get one angle, but you'll get the gist of everything. Now I do have a caveat. Whenever I do squats, I always roll my shorts up so I can see my thighs in the mirror. I want to make sure each leg's doing the exact same thing. You don't want one hamstring going lower than the other. You don't want one knee going in a different angle than the other. Symmetry is very important with any exercise you do. Now in saying that, when I pulled my shorts up, I kind of pulled them up a little too far on one side, so I ended up having a little bit of right cheekage showage. It was totally unintentional. Did not mean to do it. Didn't realize it until I watched the videos afterwards. So, hope I don't gross anybody out. I just wanted to warn everybody about that. But without any further ado, let's get to the squat workout. All right, let's get to the workout. I've already done a warm-up set with no weight, just deep knee bends. I got off the elliptical machine, got good and warm. And that was 45-pound bar. Now the next set is 135 pounds. Now I'm feeling strong with the weight, not going that deep. I dominate it, it doesn't dominate me. 185 pounds. And again, I apologize for the butt cheek mistake. Again, it was totally unintentional. 225. I'm feeling strong with the weight every time. I own it, it doesn't own me. This is my heavy partial day, so we're going to keep adding about 45 pounds from now on out for another 6, 7, 8 sets. Went up to 315. Again, I want no pain with this. No pain in the hips, no pain in the knees. I feel strong with the weight, dominate it. 405. And I really don't even have to think about this anymore. I just do it. I just know as I'm lifting the weight. And if I was to feel any pain whatsoever, I messed up. I'd never want to get to that point where I feel pain. 495. Yeah, we're going up the rack, feeling strong with the weight. I take about a minute and a half at the most between sets as I'm going up here. Now we're up to, what do we got on there? 585. Again, feel strong with the weight. I dominate it. The weight never dominates me. Remember that? We talked about that mind-body connection. Okay, this one is, what do we got on there? 675. Now, the hardest part about this is taking it off the rack and putting it back on. I mean, doing it is not that bad, but walking in and out. Now, when I was 15 years younger, about 20 pounds heavier, I used to do a walkout with over 1,000 pounds. I don't do that anymore. Right here is about my limit. And let's see what we got on there now. 765 walking out. As you can see, that's the tough part, not doing it. But I am feeling strong with this weight. Again, always dominating the weight. Make it feel light. Do your best. It should never dominate you. And that's in my mind, or that's even second nature. I have to think about it. Again, it just happens. I feel strong with it. Now I'm going to go up. This is 1,002 pounds. I'm not going to walk it out. I'm going to stay right in the rack. Just lift it off there maybe a couple times. There's one, I think. There we go. Now this is a core exercise and a half. These heavy squats like this, going up to this 1,000 pounds, even the ones below. I'm not wearing a belt, so my core muscles have to fire to do this. It's working my abs, everything's tight. You see people doing planks all the time, working their abs and their core. Let me tell you, this works the heck out of your core. Going back down. Now this is, what do we got on there? 675. And I'll start going a little deeper as we go back down. But again, feeling stronger. Feel strong with the weight every time. And I start doing more reps too. Now as far as my rep range, I don't count. I just do it. I mean, it might be 30, 40, I don't know. I mean, I go by feel, how I feel. It's instinct. Can't overestimate the importance of instinct, just knowing what's right. You'll feel it, you just know. This next one is 585. Again, feeling strong with the weight. I dominate it. It never dominates me. Squeezing the thighs. Now the next set, I've been going down by, well, we're going up with 45 pound on each side increments. Now when I get to this point, I'm going to start going down with, I take a 45 pound off here on each side, and I'm going to put a 25 back on. So I'm not going down quite as big a weight drop as I was going up, adding weight. So this next one is, what we got there, 545. Again, squeezing the thighs, feeling strong with the weight. I dominate it, it doesn't dominate me. And you see the reps going a little deeper, a little more reps than when I was going up. And usually by the end of the set, I might go the deepest rep. There you go. One on down, because I'm really warmed up in the groove, and I can go a little deeper. But still feeling strong with the weight. Next one is 495. Now, I'm going to show you a video of my legs, or my thighs, once I get done with this workout. And it shows you don't have to go deep to build your thighs. I built my thigh and the thighs and how ripped they've got and as strong as they've got by doing these partials. I went to a seminar by Lee Haney. He was a Mr. Olympia, gosh, I think about 8 times, back in the 80s, maybe early 90s. And his squats, he never went to parallel, never. He would go down maybe a fourth of the way to parallel. What I mean by parallel is your hamstrings are parallel with the ground. And so he might go maybe 6 or 7 inches deeper than me right here. And he had phenomenal legs. So the key to it is just to feel strong with the weight. You always dominate it. It doesn't dominate you. Doesn't matter how deep you go or how many reps you do. It's how strong you are when you do the reps or you do the weight, how you dominate it. And I've been messed up to tell how much weight I got on there. I think that's 455. And the one before that was 495. So a lot of sets. It's going to be about 20-something sets time I get done here. And this one is 405. Now we're going a little deeper as we go. Now you're going to notice when I get down to these lighter sets that my right heel is going to start raising off of the floor. Now remember I talked earlier how important being symmetrical is. Now I think I tore a labrum in my right hip in my 20s, and I just may be asymmetrical anyway. And so when I do squats with both feet flat, my right hamstring goes lower than the left, and you do not want that. And this is 365. You want to be as symmetrical as you can. You're going to be your strongest and the most powerful position if both knees are doing the exact same thing, both hamstrings are the exact same distance from the floor. The more symmetrical you are, the stronger you're going to be, the less likely you're going to get injured. So I'm trying to do that. Now, you can stretch, if you got one side tighter than the other, and stretch out and try to even them out, and maybe that'll help to be symmetrical, but I stretched the heck out of both my hips. I'm not that flexible anyway. It didn't help. It helped a little, but I was still asymmetrical. And the only way I could figure out through trial and error, just serendipitously figure this out, is if I lift my right heel when I'm doing squats. And you'll see with this lighter weight, without happen. This is 315 here. And when you go deep enough on this set, that heel will come up and you get the idea of what I'm talking about. When it comes up, I'll tell you. I know it will in the next few sets. It'll go lighter. But again, right now the hamstrings are doing the same, so I'm not worried about it. I can keep both heels flat. I see what's going to come up here in a second. No, still not going a little deeper. There it does. See it come up just a little bit. It's going to be more pronounced as I get to the lighter weight and go even deeper. But if I didn't do that, it causes hip pain. So I do not want that to happen. Remember, we want to do this feeling strong as we can with every set, every rep, without any pain anywhere. Key point, no pain whatsoever. We don't want any pain. This is 275. And again, when I go down deeper this time, and you'll see it. Heel's starting to come up right now. Look at that right heel starting to come up off the ground just to keep both hamstrings the same level. There you go. They come up right there. A little deeper, a little deeper. And I'm getting close to parallel now. We're getting down to that level. I mean, maybe a couple inches from getting there. All right, look good. Next one's 225. Now, it's not, in saying that too, it's not that I couldn't go to parallel. I could do parallel, obviously wouldn't do as many reps, but I have hip and knee pain. If it did not hurt while I was doing it, the next day I'm hurting like heck. We don't want that. So the key to it is to train and get stronger, do more reps without injuring anything or having pain. You just want to feel strong with the weight. So the only thing is in my mind is how many reps, how much weight I can do in a range of motion without pain, feeling strong with the weight. Always dominate it. That's it. And it's basically second nature. I don't have to think about it anymore. I just do it. I mean, I've been doing this so many years, I don't have to think about it. What are we down to now? This is 165. And I will go the deepest on this one. This is the last set of squats. And you watch that heel come up. Again, I'm making everything symmetrical as possible. Squeezing the thighs, feeling strong with it, making it feel easy. Every set, every rep, I'm trying to make it feel easy. Even if the heaviest set, I wanted to make it feel like this set. That's my mindset. When you have to think about it, just do it. All right, so again, I don't count reps. Who knows, 30, 40 reps. If you want to count, you can, but look at that heel come up. But that's to keep both hamstrings the same level. All right, got done with that. Typically, whenever I work out, it doesn't matter, legs or I don't care what body part I'm working, back or chest, I will do one set of calves at the end because basically that's my weakest body part as far as size. I've got really short calves. It's genetics. There's nothing I can do about it. You got what you got. You just got to deal with what you have. I've got about 500 pounds on that on the heel press there. They're doing heel raises. And I'll do one day just calves only, or that's the main impetus of my workout. And I might go up to 800 or 900 pounds and do about 10, 12 sets. All right. Typically what I will do after a workout is do one set of abs. Not always, but most of the time I do. Sometimes 3 or 4 sets, and it's a good day I'm working abs. Today I decided to do a set, hanging leg raises. As you can see, the apparatus I'm using there with my elbows in there. If you watch my previous videos, especially the one about the rehab of my left bicep rupture, I talked about this is how I can do partial pull-ups without using my biceps. So have your elbows in there and kind of pull them down just like a pull-up, and the biceps not involved, and I can work my back and keep it from getting as small as it would have gotten since I can't use my biceps. And it's really helped. I'm up to now doing 55-pound dumbbell rows with that left arm. I'm doing pull-downs of both arms, about 70, 80 pounds. Cable row with about 60, 70 pounds with that left arm. And I got the okay July 31st to start strengthening. And today's August 27th, so I've already progressed that far. But I'm being very careful. I do not want to re-rupture this bicep, that's for sure. Hopefully he'll give me the okay when I see him September 11th and maybe start doing pull-ups. But if I don't feel it, I'm not doing it. What I'm going to do with the rest of this video is show me doing something while I talk it out. Like 3 or 4 people called, they want a little more action, less talk. So that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm done with my non-aerobic part of my workout, although you could say there's a little bit of aerobics in there. I was kind of winded after that set of hanging leg raises. And next I'm going to go to the elliptical. I think I did about 6.5, 7 minutes on there. If you saw my getting ripped video and diet video, you know I talked about going up to, I usually go 8 to 12.5 minutes. But I'm not going as hard right now. But kind of backed off a little bit. Yeah, not as ripped as I was, but yeah, it's tough to do that all the time. I took these next few videos right after the workout, so it can give you an idea that it does work doing these heavy partials and squats. As I said earlier, the key is to do as much weight or as many reps as you can in a pain-free range of motion, feeling strong with the weight. And that's it. That is the basic bottom line. If you got that down, you've got it. If you can go all the way down, hamstrings below parallel, don't have any hip or knee pain, go for it. But if you have any pain whatsoever, you need to adjust how far down you go or how much weight you are using. So let me say that one more time. It's not how much weight you use, how many reps you do, how far down you go, your range of motion. It's how much weight you can use doing it right, how many reps you can do doing it right, how much range of motion you can do doing it right. And that means doing it in a pain-free range of motion with no pain, feeling strong with the weight. Again, if you got that, you got it. And when you get the point, it's just second nature. You don't have to think about it. You just do it. You've really got it. Words for today, or proverb for today. I am going to borrow one from one of the smartest people that ever lived on the face of this earth. Albert Einstein. He said once, what is the definition of insanity? He said it's doing the exact same thing over and over again and expecting different results. If you find a particular workout, or you're doing a particular workout, and it works for you, you're making gains, you're getting stronger, you're not getting injured, that's great. Stay with that. You're onto something. But if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, making no or limited gains, finding injury left after right, hand over foot, and keep doing it because somebody told you this is the way you need to do it, or you just feel, I'll keep doing it, and eventually it's going to work. I'm going to tell you something right now. No, it's not. I talked about my first video, how important it is to learn from different sources, and you never know too much. The second you think you know it all, you don't know anything. So you got to find out what works best for you, though, and you got to try a lot of different things, get it from a lot of different sources, or just find serendipitously, like I did. I found a few things that just worked best for me I never heard of before. But most of the things that I know that I've done that have worked, somebody else has done it before me, and I've seen them do it. They probably have anyway, I just didn't see them do it before. One thing that is 100% true, though, and anybody will tell you this, that's across the board, you don't want to get injured. And if it's not working, you need to try something else. As always, be good to each other. We're all in this world together. We really are. Thanks for listening and watching. Hope you continue to do so. Please subscribe if you like the content. Give me a suggestion, or I've had friends call me, and that's where I did this video today. And if you have any questions about this video or any video I've done so far, feel free to ask. I will answer to the best of my ability. I want to thank everybody so much for watching and listening. Hope you continue to do so. Hope everybody's doing well. Bye-bye.